What is good, my silly sausages? Welcome back to another episode of Ballin. And I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for me to spend all my money again. We have over $9 million. That's unusual for me. We usually have close to zero. If you can't tell by now, it's a running joke in this series that I'm always broke. And I'm going to continue doing that joke because today we are going to be building my perfect garage in GTA Online. Now, in front of me, we have one of my favorite vehicles in the game, maybe my favorite vehicle in the game, the Übermacht Niobe, also known as the BMW i8, which is my favorite car in real life. If you don't understand the concept of this video, basically, we're going to be building a garage of 10 slots made out of my favorite vehicles in the game. Well, I'm glad someone appreciates it. And for that, we're first going to go ahead and buy a new garage property to give these guys, you know, a space of their own to feel real sexy. And that is going to be the 50 car garage, the Eclipse Boulevard garage. Now, I know it's probably a bit overkill to have 50 car slots for 10 cars, but hey, I want to spend my money. Deal with it. And we can also make this place look really nice. Now, I don't know what lighting is going to show these boys off in the best way possible. Probably the immaculate ones. You can actually see what's going on. Oh, I changed my mind completely. This is way better. Oh, the purple's lovely. I'm getting way too caught up in this. Let's go with black on black and keep it simple. I know I just changed my mind about 25 times in 25 seconds there, but just deal with it. Are you really still taking photos? But like I said, this is going to be the first of 9 vehicles I put into this garage, basically just to flex. That's kind of the only reason I'm doing this. Now, the main reason I wanted to make this video this week is, 1, I want to spend my money, obviously, but 2 is because there is a very special vehicle that has been added into Simeon's dealership this week that you can't usually buy. You may already know what it is because I have talked about it in past videos, but that is going to be the one we're going to go ahead and buy right after this. Now, I will just mention this video is not going to include things like the Oppressor, the Vigilante, the Deluxo. These are going to be more so regular vehicles, not the special military ones, because obviously I want to keep my Oppressor in my Terabyte for easy access and stuff like that. So this is going to be like regular cars, regular bikes that are just either iconic or personal favorites of mine. But that is the first out of 9. Now it's time to head over to Simeon's to find out what that one is. How do I leave this place? I'm lost. Now, if you haven't figured it out already, the vehicle I'm going to be adding as my second spot into my exclusive garage is this bad boy right here, the Entity XF. Now, for some of you newer players, this might not seem like that special of a vehicle. It's on discount right now for only $556,000. It doesn't seem that great, but to you day ones, you all know how iconic this vehicle is. One of the 3 original sort of big 3 supercars, I guess you could say, and it is one that I've been trying to get on this account for well over a year now. So Entity XF, you're the second vehicle inducted into the Vehicle Hall of Fame or some shit, and I'm going to go ahead and customize it in the auto shop in a second. Who the fuck is this guy, by the way? I can already feel the nostalgia absolutely rushing through my veins. This vehicle always used to be one of, if not my favorite supercars in the game, just because it looks so much more unique than a lot of the other vehicles in the game. Compared to the Adder, the Cheetah, the Ignis, I think was one of the original ones. You didn't have this like engine at the back showing, and just the general look of the car is very different. I think it's based on a Koenigsegg in real life. I might be wrong with that, but it is a really, really cool vehicle. And while it definitely doesn't live up to the modern supercars in terms of customization or just straight up speed and stats, it is something that, you know, is deep in my heart and soul, and I love a lot. But if you haven't been able to tell already, I am definitely someone who likes the older vehicles in GTA a lot, and you'll notice that going on with this list even more. And it's probably a bit of a nostalgia merchant type thing, but really I think these old vehicles just have such a charm to them. It kind of brings you back to that time of early GTA, before GTA Online even existed. Finding these in the wild or saving up enough money to buy them on your single player characters was something that you didn't really do that often, or like it wasn't an easy thing to do. Making money in solo was not easy at all unless you abuse the stock market, so getting the opportunity to use some of these vehicles was like a dream come true. And these chrome colors, I can't lie, as tacky as they look now, you were getting bitches back in the day if you had these. Now, I don't actually know what color I want to make this, to be completely honest with you. We could go with Chameleon, which looks so weird on this because Chameleon didn't exist until like 2 years ago, so I'm probably not going to go with that. Honestly, I might go with a matte. Strange as seeing matte vehicles nowadays sometimes is. kind of works. I changed my mind. Never. God, I'm so bad at making decisions, man. It's like when you're watching Netflix or something and you end up scrolling for an hour and not watching anything at all. Now, we do have another vehicle that I already own that is going into the garage as well that is yellow. So I don't want to make this a yellow vehicle. So instead, I'm thinking possibly a green or blue could suit this quite nicely. And honestly, just a regular blue, as basic as I can speak, is probably what I'm going to go for though. Now, no secondary color on this. We can put the crew emblem, but I really need to update that. It looks so bad. We can add a lot of carbon to this vehicle, which is quite nice, and is definitely what I'm going to be doing. Get that competition suspension, as well as the race transmission and turbo. Wheels, I usually don't change them at all. I've had people complain in the comments about that, but, you know, deal with it. And we can put on limo windows, but that is kind of all we can do to this vehicle. I guess I can go put the neon kit on now that I know what color I'm using. But yeah, that is kind of it that we can do for this vehicle. Like I said, not much customization with these older vehicles because game was in its infancy then. Rockstar didn't really care about the creativity as much as they do now. But even still, I love the way this vehicle looks. I've been trying to get hold of it for well over a year, like I said to you, and I am so happy that I can finally put this into my garage and probably never drive it again. Why is T Willy here again? Don't blow up my vehicle already. You were in the last video. Can you like take a break or something? What the fuck is going on? This man's infiltrating my channel now just for... Okay. Well, one thing I did want to go ahead and try is the time trial with this vehicle. Now, I'm not going to do it with all the different vehicles because you can only do it once. But a vehicle from 2013 when the game released, is it good enough to actually complete the standard time trials? I imagine it would be, but there's only really one way to find out. Now, I've got to be honest, out of all the time trials in the game, this is one of the ones I'm least confident in. I always have to use a bike with it because it's a very, very short one and you usually need a lot of speed. Something this car, as much as it is a supercar, doesn't really have. But let's give it a try. Now, the last time I even drove this vehicle must have been when doing the vehicle workshop steal missions, like for the CEO office, whatever they're called. And it's not even upgraded then, really. So I have not actually gotten to use this vehicle in a long, long time with its full upgrades and full capabilities. And to be honest with you, this is doing a lot better than I thought it would. Obviously, it's a very old vehicle, so I kind of expected it to show its age a little bit. But this is surprisingly decent, and I've definitely gone the wrong way here. I've been chatting too much shit and not paying attention. Don't hit the fucking cop. Well, this is going badly. Can we still make it? Definitely not. Let's try that again. Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Really? I swear I was not going to hit him. Okay, just under 30 seconds left. I need these cars to move out of the way. They are very much being irritating right now. Okay, we're looking all right. We're looking all right. Turn down here quickly. Turn. Ah, God. Okay, we got it. Second try, not too bad at all. The Entity XF in 2024 still holds up. You absolutely love to see it. I genuinely thought that would be way more difficult than it was because I've tried doing time trials with older vehicles before or like shittier cars, and sometimes they are just actually impossible. And I'm not like hyperbolizing that. Like some time trials are actually impossible with some vehicles. Luckily, not with this one. So if you're a fan of the old school vehicles in GTA and you've been wanting to get your hands on an Entity XF, definitely make sure to go pick it up from Simeon's this week. It's on a discount as well, so not too expensive. But with that, the second vehicle has been inducted into my garage Hall of Fame. I need to come up with a better name for this thing. Alrighty, so far we've had one vehicle I've already owned with the Niobe and one vehicle I have bought with the Entity XF. Now in this video, we're going to be buying 5 vehicles and already owning 5 vehicles. So we're going to be going back and forth to keep it interesting for you. That means we're going to go... T-Willy, I'm going to kill you. That means we're going to go ahead and get a vehicle I already own now, but is still one of the most iconic vehicles in the game. Right after I go kill T-Willy. Oh god, run! I've made an enemy for life, oh shit. Okay, we've managed to escape from the bad man, for now at least. And inside here we have a vehicle that I'm gonna want to go ahead and take to my new garage. And many of you might already know this one. I'd be concerned if you don't. It is a vehicle that is the best for time trials in the entire game. Probably the best motorcycle in the whole game, at least in my opinion. The Hakuchu Drag. Wow. Why did I do that? Oh god. Fuck, it's... God damn it, man. No, don't beat me while I'm down. Hey, this is so disrespectful. Get out of here. Now, like I was about to say before I got rudely interrupted, I don't need to upgrade this vehicle at all because it's already fully upgraded. However, let's go ahead and do the HSW time trial just to prove its, you know, superiority in every aspect. That might be the single... Okay, I really shouldn't text and drive. I was gonna say that might be the single most creepy message I've ever seen in my life. Am I gonna have to deal with this man every single time I record a video now? Okay, well, before he catches up to me and kills me, we're gonna do HSW time trial for Textile City. Now, this one takes us up to Stab City. If I do not get this first try, please dislike the video. And just like that, now you have to like the video. It's in the rules. You can't disobey me. Well, now I have to drive all the way back to my garage, so this was kind of a stupid decision. Oh, good lord, that's T. Willy, isn't it? Why did I have to anger him? He's trying to bomb me. Oh god, he's so gonna kill me. Oh god, no, please. I want to get my bike back to safety, for the love of god. I know I can just recall it anyways and get it fixed, but it's my baby. I can't let you do this to him. God, this bike is fast, but is it fast enough? I really don't know. Bro, this is the scariest thing I've ever experienced in GTA. Why is man chasing after me in a plane? Oh my Jesus. I don't like... Why did I have to anger him? Why did you kill him, Dan? Why did you kill him? This was meant to be a very chill video. Now I'm stressed as hell. I'm so tense. But here we go, back in the garage. Thank God. But there we go. Vehicle number 3. Now it's time to go ahead and buy another one. And weirdly, this is a vehicle I've actually never owned before. So you might be wondering, how is it one of my favorites if I've never owned it? Well, I'm a Skyrim fan. This is a Draugr, if you don't get the joke. But also on top of that, this classy Draugr is known as one of the best off-road vehicles in GTA 5. And I don't think I really own any genuine off-road vehicles. So I kind of wanted to buy it for that reason. Now we're going to go ahead and get it in green and take it to the auto shop so we can go ahead and upgrade it. You guys reckon he's going to be waiting for me outside? I have a strong suspicion that's probably going to be the case. You see, that just felt disrespectful. Wait, why is he Franklin? Hold up, what's going on here? Okay, I thought he was actually Franklin, he just looks similar. Why does his bike look the same as mine as well, by the way? And why, what's... I'm so lost. This video has gone down a very different path to what I thought it was. Instead of me giving a nice garage showcase and buying cool vehicles, I'm being tracked down and hunted by my own viewership. I did not ask for this or plan for this. Well, I guess if I ever do a video where I'm being hunted by subscribers, I know who's going to be my #1 assailant. You know, that's cool. I could just not go on my auto shop as well. It's not like I really want to or anything. Again, why does it work faster for him than for me? Wait, why is he in my... Okay, I'm just gonna stop questioning things. The game just hates me, I know it. But here is the Declasse Draugr. Now, as I've never owned this before, I don't really know what customizations there are really in the car. That was a great sentence, but let's go ahead and give it a schnazzle dazzle. Well, there we have it, my new Draugr. Now, you might be wondering why I went for brown. It's more so just because I wanted to go for like an earthy camo look. I did have a quick look at other colors like orange and stuff, but at the end, I kind of just like this. The brown, the camo, the black panels and doors and everything. I just think it looks pretty sick. But here's my new off-road bad boy. Why is he in a... Is that a Chernobog or something? How many vehicles does this man have? Jesus. Now, like I was about to say, I don't really have a time trial or a way to test this vehicle out, but I'm just going to go drive to the hills and basically give a quick little review on this thing. Now, it's definitely not the fastest vehicle in the world, but of course, the massive benefits of this thing are when you take it off-road, really good handling and bounce control. Sure, that's a term. And like I said, I mainly bought it because I am a Skyrim fan and Draugrs are dead people. Again, I've said this before, but if you can't tell already, I'm not really the biggest vehicle or car connoisseur in the world. So if you want to come to me for details, I'm not your man. I just give you the vibe that I'm extremely autistic. But yeah, this thing, it handles off-road pretty decently. I don't know what else to say apart from that, to be honest. It's a cool car. I have wanted to buy it since it came out. I just never got around to doing it. So, you know. That's nice. Oh, I nearly landed up there. But with that, there's not really much else to say about it. Does it have enough grip? Does it have enough? Okay, maybe it's not as good as I thought. And now we're stuck. That's funny. Not really. I'm kind of depressed now. Oh, go on. You know, okay. Take back what I said. This vehicle has some tech to it. You need to leave me alone! Is this what harassment feels like? I feel like this is harassment. Can I file a restraining order in a GTA lobby? Well, now moving on to the 5th vehicle, and of course it's going to be another one I already own, and for this we need to head over to somewhere. I'll figure it out. You know what? I'm just going to make it easier for myself. I'm just going to call my mechanic. I like the idea of driving over to the garage to actually get the car, but honestly, feeling a bit lazy now. There it is. It is in my agency, and you probably saw it already. It is the Cheetah. Now, I bought this vehicle a few episodes ago, and why are there so many people here. What is happening? Now, like I said, I bought this vehicle a few episodes ago when it was on sale at the LS car meet, and similar to the Entity XF, it is one of the most iconic vehicles from the early days of GTA and one of my favorite supercars in general, just because it just looks amazing. Now, I think I've already upgraded this one, as you can tell by the tires and everything. So honestly, there's not much else to say about it. It's a cool vehicle. Again, like the Entity, not really the fastest anymore in today's meta, but a really fun, a really cool looking vehicle that just brings you back to those good old nostalgic times. And yeah, I have no more words. I wish I did know how to talk about vehicles more eloquently, but unfortunately, I have the mind of a 5th grader. Haha, boobies. Sorry, that... What's wrong with me? But with that one added to the garage, we can go ahead and buy it on the vehicle, except we're not even buying it, because to my knowledge, you can't buy it anymore. So we need to go scavenge for the next car. I'm sure this will be fun. Jesus Christ. Okay, could you not just run over me? I'm standing here. Wait, that's it. Get back here. Hold up. No, what? Stop auto-aiming. Game. Oh, huh? Game. Oh, bro, that was it. I had it. What the fuck? Why? Oh, dude, it was right there. Why did my gun keep auto-aiming on civilians? I'm not trying to kill the civilians. For fuck's sake. That's actually pissed me off so much. It was right there as they spawned in, and it got away from me. I'm pretty sure it's a somewhat rare vehicle as well. Fucking hell. Well, you've all seen what it is now. It is the Imponte Ruiner. And for all you OGs out here, the reason why this is one of my favorite vehicles in the game is because it's the first vehicle I got on my original GTA series Adventures with Desmond. So because of that alone, it holds a special place in my heart, and it definitely deserves to go into this garage. I'm just so pissed off. I was trying to aim in on the driver of that car, and the game just wouldn't let me. What the hell? God, now I'm never gonna find it, am I? Because you know how it is when trying to find vehicles in this game. As soon as you want to look for it, it's never there. Oh, I'm actually so angry. Why would it do that to me? It taunted me and then just edged me. That's all it did, just edged me. Fuck this game, man. Now I'm just gonna have to go on like a 2-hour journey trying to find this bullshit. Am I gonna be allowed to drive this? Nope, okay. I was hopeful for a second. What the fuck happened here? I didn't even see that. Jesus. Someone's going on a rampage. I'm just never gonna find this car again ever, am I? It's just not gonna happen. The game puts it right in front of me. I can taste it, and it takes it away from me. Why must this happen? Always. Why always me? Feeling like Balotelli out here. Now, I know there are a lot of different places this vehicle can spawn. Where I found it back in my original series was down by the train tracks in the sort of Davis area, I think. But like I said earlier, I think it is also somewhat rare. It's definitely not a very common car to spawn. So the fact that I got that lucky and then it was just ripped away from me, kind of irritating. It used to only cost $10,000. At least that's what I'm reading on the website here. I would pay probably close to $1 million if I didn't have to do this stupid search. I've complained about it before and I'll complain about it again. Rockstar removing cars just because their websites are poorly designed might be top 10 dumbest anime moments of all time. It is beyond stupid. You'd think a company that big with one of the most highest grossing, or the highest grossing media franchise of all time would be able to hire some better people. But no, they're all fucking idiots. Hold up, is this it? Please tell me I found it. Please, 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 please. Fuck, it's a Phoenix. Hey! Piss off. Well, I'll at least drive this around. It's another Imponte vehicle, so maybe that gives me... But there it is! I found it! Go, 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 go! This is another Phoenix. Fuck. Alright, gotta keep looking, I guess. How do you tell the difference between a Ruiner and a Phoenix? Because they look basically identical. Another Phoenix. Great. And someone's trying to kill me again. What the fuck is going on? Okay, What are you even trying to achieve at this point? Are you trying to piss me off? Oh my god, there it is. There it is. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Don't you dare! No! Get back here! Oh, thank fucking god. I was about to lose my goddamn mind. Can I go in passive mode? No. How do you go in passive mode? Fuck it, we're just gonna go to my auto shop and hope to not die. If I get killed, when I have this car, I'm going to explode. And not in a way that gives me pleasure. I promise you that. Okay, auto shop, get me in. Thank God, that took way too long. Now for the sake of nostalgia, I'm gonna try to go ahead and modify this exactly the same as I did back in the day. I have the video open on the left, so let's go ahead and copycat. Well, I think that is about as close to perfect as I can get it in terms of recreating it. This is actually olive green on the bottom, but because it's a weirder color or lighting in here, it looks really off. I think I've done that correctly. I don't know what other color it would be, to be honest. Oh, it could be that actually. That might be it. Matte green. Yeah, that looks much better. But otherwise, I think that is the car. This is the first vehicle I ever bought in any of my GTA videos on this channel, and like I said, holds a very special place in my heart due to that. So this is vehicle number 5, I think, or vehicle number 6, and definitely a worthy inclusion. I didn't put loss prevention on it. Hold up. Shit, don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please, 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 please. Whew, I forgot there for a second. I need to make sure I can actually keep the car if it explodes. Why is there a shirtless man in here? I'm very scared. Okay, loss and theft prevention, full coverage. Now, what the fuck just happened? Where's my car? Excuse me. There's something very wrong with this game, I can assure you. Okay, you need to put some clothes on, man. Why the grip is out as well? Okay, am I going to be allowed to actually leave this time? That would be nice. Okay, at least we got out. Now let's take this thing back to the garage and finally move on. This has been a segment that took too much time. Just way too much time. Now, because the account I actually used this car on, Adventures with Desmond, never got that far into the game, I don't think I ever fully upgraded this thing. It actually gets around quite decently. It's a bit zippy, if I do say so myself. Quite a lot better than I actually expected. Now, there is a better version of this vehicle. It's called the Imponte Ruiner ZX or something, which I think is just a better version or a more modern version of this car. And while it is quite nice, nothing beats the original in my opinion. Just straight sex. That was awkward. Okay, that was vehicle number 6, and we have quite a bit of a yellowy orange theme going on here at the moment. But with that, we can move on to our 7th vehicle, and this is going to be one I already own, so time to head outside and call that bad boy in. Now, this next vehicle is another bike, and I actually don't know where it is. Once again, shit. Not the Duke of Death. That's not the vehicle I was meant to get. Nope, that's not the one. God damn it. Where is this vehicle? I thought it was in my motorcycle clubhouse. It is not. You need to calm down, shirtless, footless man. You know, I can probably make this a lot easier myself if I go to manage vehicles, vehicle organization. I can just move it into this one here if I actually find out where it is. There it is, the Batty 801. I'm gonna just send it to my garage, Eclipse Boulevard garage, and head back inside to pick it up. Now, if we're excluding HSW vehicles, the Batty 801, in my opinion, is the greatest bike and possibly greatest vehicle to ever grace GTA Online. But the reason why I think this is one of the greatest vehicles ever made is that, one, for time trials, it is probably your best choice in terms of regular vehicles that aren't HSW upgraded, but also because back in the day, when GTA Online and GTA 5 first came out, one of the biggest communities outside of just like people like Vanos was the stunting community. OG Quebblecop before he became an AI garbage man, Red Keymon, Hazardous, stunting was incredible, and it was one of the things I was most interested in as a GTA Online player. I did a lot of stunting myself, and the Batty 801 is one of, if not the best vehicles to do stunts with in the game. That is really ironic. How the fuck did I die there? Okay, never mind, I didn't even die. That was even more impressive. Like I was trying to say, the Batty 801 is one of the best vehicles for this because it is very fast, it can wheelie very well, and it is of course very, very cheap. One of the best starter vehicles in the game as well. And all those things together make this one of my favorite vehicles in GTA Online. It is very fun to drive. Okay, mate, that was just uncalled for. Now, I wasn't actually going to go ahead and customize this bike, but I thought why not give it a new look after all this time, just for a bit of fun, you know? And honestly, I might just go with my crew color, because I don't have any other vehicle I'm using crew color on, at least in this video, and I think it looks fire, to be honest with you. I'll also change that plate to a color that sort of fits better. Gonna stick with the black and yellow. Dude, why can't you do wheelies on this bike anymore? That is twice now I've tried to go off a ledge and it's not working. What the fuck? Well, since I'm not actually going to waste time doing stunts right now, I'll put in a clip of something I hit a few years ago. And by a few, I mean like 8 or something. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And yes, that was genuinely me back in 2015. I have fallen off hard. Well, there we have vehicle number 7. I just realized I made another fucking orange vehicle. What is wrong with me? Now time to move on to vehicle number 8, and the final 3 vehicles to be bought in this video. I can speak, and I think this one can still be bought. I haven't actually looked into it, so I kind of hope so. And it is going to be yet another older vehicle. I'm sorry for all you new GTA fans. I just, ain't keeping up with the times, apparently. Now, I don't actually know what website it's even on. I probably should have checked this before jumping right into it. But there we go. It is here, the Pegassi Zentorno. Again, I think this was one of the first new supercars added into GTA Online. It is a supercar, right? I'm not being an idiot. I think so. Still one of the first DLC vehicles added that was really, really good. And if back in the day you started a new GTA Online account before heists, this guy needs to stop buzzing into my apartment. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Before heist, before money making was really easy, this was a pretty cheap and pretty good vehicle to go ahead and buy. And once again, still holds a very special place in my heart. Now, we've made a lot of orange vehicles recently, so I'm going to go ahead and make this one white. Well, I need to drive over to the auto shop anyways, and T. Willie and this other guy were waiting outside, so is his name Sensei Microwave? That's an interesting one. So I might as well get a little taxi lift over here. Hopefully he doesn't take me somewhere and kill me in a dark alleyway. I wouldn't put it past him though. Bro, this man is a menace. Can you drive 2 seconds without throwing a sticky bomb or something, please? Oh, here we are back at the auto shop once again. And similar to a lot of the other older supercars and cars in general I talked about, the Zentorno doesn't actually have that many customizations, but it just looks amazing off rip anyways. It's one of the most aesthetically pleasing supercars. I think it's based off, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because I probably will be, I think it's somewhat based off like a Lamborghini Veneno. Is that a car? And it just looks sensational. The little circles in the back. The overall design of this car is just sensational. Oh, there are liveries on it now. Okay, they are new. I have not seen these before. Yeah, these are definitely newly added to the vehicle. Definitely wasn't here on release, that's for sure. And some of these are stunning. Oh my god. Oh. You got a comic book one with the pals and the wapooms and everything. You got this garbage one, Rockstar, you know, garbage. I think I'm gonna go for abstract. It is certainly abstract, but I like it. And for the secondary color of this, I think I'm gonna just keep it white, maybe? Yeah, I'm fine with it just being white like the rest of the vehicle. Looks pretty good. Get myself a roll cage as well. Do we want to have a spoiler on this thing? Whoa, that is a big boy. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the racing spoiler. Bit interesting. And there is my new Zentorno. What do you guys think? Are you a fan of the livery? It's definitely something. I also really like Mindmarks Racing. This one's also stunning. The red and green contrast. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this one better, boys. I'm changing. I'm sorry. This one, it's just so nice. It's so, oh, okay, let's leave before I get turned on anymore. But yeah, here is the Zentorno, fully upgraded, fully realized into its true form. This livery, I'm so happy they added liveries to this. I didn't know they did this, and they look absolutely amazing. I didn't think it had much customization at all, but it definitely has some now, and definitely quite a few that I am very fond of. So a cheap vehicle, a very, very nice vehicle, I would highly recommend. Dan gives it 7 out of 7 cinnamon toast crunches. Is that funny? I don't know. A 9 out of 10 undermilked cereals. There we go. And similar to the Entity and Cheetah, this vehicle definitely still holds up today. Like in a racing sense, if you're using this in a race with other supercars, you're going to get smoked. But just driving around the map, it's definitely completely viable. But now that leaves, completely forgot who was in the fucking car with me. But now that leaves just 2 more vehicles to fill up the final 2 slots of my perfect garage in GTA Online. What might they be? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, let's go get them. Now, this vehicle is definitely a different type of cool. What the fuck just happened? Why is this game so glitchy? You've seen it already. It's the Panto. I don't know why it just teleported in front of my eyes. That's a bit strange. But here is vehicle number 9. Definitely not cool in the sense of actually being a useful vehicle, but it definitely hits the meme right on the head. This lobby is giving me so much anxiety, man. Now, similar to the Cheetah, I've already owned this vehicle, and there's not really much for me to talk about it, apart from it just being a very funny vehicle to drive. If you were around when this thing came out, you would see a bunch of people having fun, driving around, getting battered around by their friends in this vehicle, and it's just kind of a dumb little car, but definitely a fun one to have in your possession. As you can see, I'm getting beat around like what's a good analogy? Yeah, I'm just going to move on to the next one. Now, there are a lot of vehicles left in the game that I really, really like. The Armored Kuruma, the Scramjet, there are definitely others, but there is only 1 spot left. And this was very, very difficult to decide, is what I'd be saying if it was. It was actually really fucking easy. The last vehicle that we're going to be adding to this garage is going to be not only one of my favorite vehicles of all time, but arguably the most iconic GTA car ever made. Possibly even the most iconic car in real life ever made. Do you know what it is? Well, you're about to find out, because if we head over to Legendary Motorsport and probably sort by price will make this a little bit faster and scroll down, for $1 million, we have the Trafade Adder, also known as the Bugatti Veyron. This is the original most expensive supercar in GTA, and while it has fallen quite far in these past 10 years, it still holds up as being one of the coolest vehicles ever made. Back when I was 12, 13 years old, searching up fastest car videos, and the Bugatti Veyron just zooming down streets, finding this vehicle in certain streets on GTA 5 and being able to get them chromed out, there is nothing more iconic than this car, and nothing better fitting to fill the final spot of my iconic car garage. So let's go ahead and buy this thing, take it over to the auto shop, and customize it to how it truly should be. But here is the boy. Now, I've owned this vehicle on multiple different accounts, multiple times, used it in story mode, used it in races, so I know what it's all about, and I'm sure all of you do as well. This vehicle needs no introduction. The only thing left to do is to customize it into its true final form. And there we are. The Truffade Adder in complete chrome. I've gone with a black light for the bottom neon kit. Don't know if I'm going to keep that. It's just kind of what I decided to go for now. But this is truly how this vehicle should and always should be customized. Like I said earlier in the video, chrome paint has kind of gone out of trend in recent years in GTA Online. But when the game first dropped, like I said, this was the paint job you wanted. Without the auto shop, to even get this in GTA Online, you needed to win 50 races with the vehicle. So it was extremely rare back in the day, not as much so anymore, but it is still just as iconic. And on the most iconic car in the game, nothing suits it better. Oh my god, it feels like I've been transported back 10 years to when I first got this game. I think I skipped school to play it or some shit, like most kids did back then. This is the highest peak of nostalgia I have felt in a long time. The Chrome Adder. It has taken too long for me to bring you into this account, but I am glad you are finally here. And I was just having a little think, what is the most iconic, nostalgic 2013 thing I could do with this vehicle to end off the video? And really, there is only one thing that comes to mind. Here we go. Right around this corner is one of my favorite things I used to do all the time, and it's gonna be how we end this right here. Oh yes, I know this seems extremely lame, but trust me, I am so happy right now. I don't know why Sensei Microwave's saying please, but I'm assuming he means please like and subscribe. Is that another fucking ruiner? Are you serious?